Okay, so part 3. So we were just going to talk about the breath as a source of energy, and we were also going to talk about the cerebrospinal system. The organo-vegetative system is stimulated by the meat, the coffee, the sugar, the breads, and what it does is that the body says this is weird stuff, and it just boosts the metabolism to get it out. That's why people love the meat. It raises the metabolism by 25 to 40% because the body says, whoa, this is weird, this stuff is decomposing flesh. And every living cell in your body knows that there is a mass of dead cells sitting inside your small and large intestine. And it says, we got to get this out of here. So it raises up the metabolism and you get a boost. You say, well, meat gives me energy. And in one sense, you're right, but it's not the kind of energy that you want. Now that's why we've got the 12-year-old girls on the dairy and the hormones and the meat with the full developed breasts and having their periods. And that's normal because meat and stimulants stimulate the growth. And any living organism and any scientist will tell you that the longer that it takes for an organism to reach maturity is the length of that animal's life. So when we have the little vegetarian or vegan girls that are still 16 and haven't fully developed their breasts and haven't had their period yet, there's something wrong. We got to take that child from the parents and get it to a meat-eating family. Hurry. But really, she's just on the slow, nourishing path. But they all want to stimulate, 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 stimulate. Hurry up and grow big, fast, and then die quick. See? But no, nourish. Nourish your children. Soothe. And so it's going to take some time. Because you're probably coffee. No coffee? That's good.
Yeah.
Alcohol? Mm-hmm. So just meat and bread and the normal.
A lot of oatmeal. I mean, I thought I was healthy, so I'd eat a lot of the, wheat bread and the chicken breast and whey protein shakes and all that type of stuff I used to do.
Right. So now it's going to take some time for these nourishing foods to wash the sediment out, to get the cells and the glands to be able to just be nourished. It's a calmer, more mellow energy. So we're moving from stimulation to nourishing. And then you're calmer, more peaceful, the shoulders drop. You're not so aggravated all the time. So,
can you just tell me a little bit about the insomnia that happens? Like, I feel like I'm experiencing a lot.
Too much energy, and then so up your exercise during the day. Go for a longer walk. Really use your body. You're going to have this energy from this food. You need to use your body in order to get, and so that it can sleep. Do you get enough exercise?
I do.
Okay, so it's just you've got more energy than from the raw food. Because a lot of times we would pass out from the heavier cooked. It'd be more like a sedative.
What about food, the combining fruit? Because, out in the world, I've always tried the practice of not combining fruit. Well, because fruit's supposed to cleanse you, vegetables rebuild your cells.
Mm-hmm.
So I always avoided food combining, but like if you're doing a shake or a mixture and a green,
Mm-hmm.
apple is the one fruit that you can, but I see some drinks having bananas with kale. Help me explore and understand.
Well, that's when you blend it, it creates a bit more of a synergy.
Okay.
But the rule is the simpler the better.
That's right.
The more simple you eat, mono meals, the better. So I'm going to sum up real quick. I wish we had more time. We got some good stuff today. And I hope everyone's inspired and has a little more clarity. But, fruits, herbs, nuts and seeds, living foods, nourishing foods that feed and nourish and sustain as opposed to stimulate. Easy to say. Took me 13 years to get to be raw. And the only thing that was cooked was like baked potatoes and steamed vegetables. But still, I was doing that for emotional reasons. So the fruits and the vegetables and the nuts and seeds, it's like God's diet. It's nature's gift to you. Are we going to have to go through a transition period? It took me 13 years. Now I'm 100% raw. I have no cravings for cooked foods. I'm very happy and stabilized because all of God and Mother Nature's gifts are okay. And as soon as this bad food, fat, was able to come in. I was able to listen. And if I want to eat avocados, I will. And if I want to eat these mangoes on Kauai that were like amazing, unbelievable, I'll eat like 3 of them. 3 ones like that, and I'm full. And I can listen. And I go to the grocery store with a plan, but then there's these something. I don't know, it's whoa, look at that corn. It's like, then you plan your meal around the corn because you're inspired by its beauty and its freshness. See? So just go in there and listen to yourself and listen to yourself. Because you know, when you go against that voice, like, oh, I'm going to just have this orange juice anyway, when your body was trying to get you to have a couple of avocados on a salad, but in your mind you're like, no, can't have the fat, I need to drink the orange juice. You're going to drink the orange juice and throw yourself off. So that's the #1 thing that's happening for me right now in my life, is listening to myself. Really developing a relationship with the inner intuition. If you don't go with anything other than that, trust yourself and develop a relationship with that subtle voice inside of you and honor it. And when everyone else is eating whatever and you're the odd one out, but you're listening to you, what you need right now, you're going to be on point, walking right down the line, balanced. You'll develop that relationship with yourself, and it will guide you in every single area of your life. One last question. Yes, sir.
You talked about the mineral supplements. Is there a specific brand to buy?
I like this one called Vital Earth I ran into on accident.
Okay.
Vital Earth Humic Acid. It's very mild, and it's got every single micro mineral and macro mineral. And you just take one shot and you're like major V8 style. Whoop.
Vital Earth, what acid?
Humic.
Humic?
Humic with an H.
Can you spell it?
H-U-M-I-C.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And so thank you all very much. I had a great time today. Thank you, sir. Excellent. Can you click?